IBB reveals how Abiola, in a newspaper he read, supported coup against him by his military friends. Announced to the news info, former military president General Ibrahim Babangida was highly praised on Thursday as President Bola Tinubu, along with former presidents, military leaders, and business figures like Alhaji Aliko Dangote, took turn to honor him. At the launch of his autobiography, A Journey in Service, the event also marked the opening of Babangida's presidential library. According to the Vanguard, the C0UÞ Hotel in Abuja was filled with important guests who came to celebrate him and hear his thoughts on the annulled June 12, 1993 presidential election. Some of the dignitaries present included former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who chaired the occasion, as well as former head of state generals Yakubu Gowon and Abdulsalami Abubakar, and former President Goodluck Jonathan. Also in attendance were former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Namadi Sambo, and Yemi Osinbajo. Other notable figures included Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate and former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, and the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP), presidential candidate and former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Kwankwaso. The keynote speaker was former Ghanaian President Nana Akufo-Addo, and the former president of Sierra Leone, Ernest Koroma, was also at the event. Governors, the secretary to the government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, business leaders, experts, and traditional rulers were also present. During the event, General Babangida explained why he cancelled the June 12, 1993 presidential election, which many believe was the fairest in Nigeria's history. All his reason, it won't make any sense, abeg. He admitted that Chief MK Abiola, one of the Social Democratic Party (SDP), won the election by defeating Alhaji Bashir Tofa of the National Republican Convention (NRC). However, he said he annulled the election because he feared for Abiola's safety. That's a lie. And worried that Nigeria could fall into another civil war. You're not okay. You're not okay. Liar, that's all you are. Babangida said that the decision to cancel the election was strongly influenced by powerful figures in his government, including the late General Sani Abacha. So you that you were the head of state, Sani Abacha had more power than you. It is well. Who was his chief of army staff and later became Minister of Defense. So chief of army staff had power more than the president. You are just a liar. I am just trying to put it on the head of Sani Abacha because he's no longer here to defend himself. Despite this, Babangida accepted full responsibility for the annulment, saying that as head of state and commander-in-chief, the final decision was his. He admitted that the military did not fully understand how serious the consequences of their actions would be. In his book, A Journey in Service, Babangida reflected on the election results and said that after carefully reviewing all the facts, he realized that MK Abiola had indeed won the election. He said, I read somewhere, I believe, in one of Abiola's newspapers that Abiola thought that the moment these friends overthrew me, the election would be annulled and that he would be installed as president by his coup plotting friends. As it turned out, Abiola was advised by these same friends to leave the country to avoid death threats from fictitious military elements. Further talking, he said, Abiola's departure paved the way for his friends to consolidate their conspiratorial positions, eventually leading to another military takeover. Without question, one of my biggest headaches at this time was Sani Abacha. I knew that Abacha was ambivalent about a return to civil rule, but I thought, in retrospect now, naively, that he would support our transition to the civil rule program. You're just lying on top of Abacha's head. If only the dead could wake up and say, Ogbeni IBB, why you dey lie on top my head like this? Because he's really, he's not being truthful. He's not being truthful at all. Dabiolule says, Abacha was Nigeria's greatest president, a patriot and hero. IBB is a liar, a big one, a very big one. He didn't come to say the truth. He did not come to speak the truth at all. Mukaila Balogun says, all these excuses is issues of death. The misdeed has been done and Nigeria has moved forward. Exactly, we have moved past this 30-something years ago. Benny, we don't forget. Babangida is only reopening healed wounds of the country, which is of no value to us, except his friends in the business of deceiving Nigerians. I'm telling you, really. You are just reminding people that they've forgotten about their father's death. You are reminding them again. Ahmed Rufai LSE says, very sad indeed. He feared Abiola's safety and the country will fall into crisis, hence he annulled the election. In another place, he said Abacha was a headache, hence he has to toe to his wishes to stop Abiola, even though he had wanted him to head the interim government, but he refused. What a contradiction. I'm telling you, what a big contradiction. He's not even keeping up with the lies. Like, if he says something here, he's saying another thing here. He's really contradicting himself. Abibi must have thought everyone is a moron not to catch the joke. A joker indeed he is. But you can retire top general since you to have to step aside. So what stops you from retiring Abacha? A game plan left Abacha to assess it. Don't mind him. Um, Ahmed Rufai says, no, what a garbage of lies, so shamelessly given. But one thing remains, let me be philosophical. When you lied against the dead, the consequences is even more grievous because the dead can't speak out, but hears all you said. Fear God and stand by the truth. Not because you want to rebrand yourself before the country. At what age? At 82. I'm utterly ashamed to see African leaders can't take responsibility for their blunder when many knows where the truth is. The mere setting gathering tells you a lot about the kind of human beings we have as leaders. Abacha and MKO are no more exactly, they are not here to fight for themselves. And almost everybody at that sitting are also corrupt leaders like him. So, of course, they are going to applaud him for saying that he did it because he didn't want he didn't want civil war to happen. I beg. Isiaka Olafemi says all these issues are fragile. Abiola's hands were dirty too, and all the sensitive issues are God's problem. Babangida he is rushing. God will fairly and justly handle the issue. This money-making arrangement will add to his wahala on earth. I'm telling you. I am telling you because he just wants to make money. Really. He really just wants to make money. Ahmed says, exactly, you got it. He has not repented. Still the old game player while heading to his grave, despite signs. Perhaps part of punishment remaining on wheelchair. Yes, still digging, struggling to be Mr. Innocent. Meanwhile for the country, foul, callously showing off, surrounded by characters that God will also question as to their role in handling Nigeria. IBB library for what exactly? For what? How many people they go library? Harmless Odoje says most of the happenings in this country boils down to karma. If we may go down memory lane, we should be asking who supported the coup that ousted Buhari and who betrayed his own brother from winning the presidency in the 70s because of his future ambition to become president. Everything is not blaming others. Sometimes our actions brings the reaction. Yes, so you can't be blaming people all the time. Arututu Ahmed says, this man is never a remorseful human. In all that he wrote on Mama, it's all lies upon lies. He remains a chameleon, a Maradona and evil genius. We all knew him to be exactly. He's not saying the truth. He's definitely not saying the truth. He's not. Newly Favor says, African leaders with their untruthful ways. Now, so, these are my listeners. Over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.